What's up, everybody? Welcome to this edition of Riot Roundtable. I'm your host, Adam. We've got all the other hosts on the line from Riot Network. We've got Becky on the line. What's up, Becky?
Hey, what's going on?
We've got the Davis man, Davis.
He has a Davis plan.
We've got
the Davis man. The Davis plan.
We've got Sam also.
Yeah, I'm here.
And we got
He's got a
Raji.
Sam plan.
Raji.
Shut up.
And we have Rajina.
You're a girl.
You were late.
You got a lady's name.
So, if you're not familiar with Riot Roundtable, this is where all the hosts of Riot get together and let's talk about anything we want to discuss of the week. So, you know, first story of the night we'll get into is my favorite thing that's happened this week. So, everybody knows a little bit of Facebook. Everybody has a Facebook. And if you don't have a Facebook, then I congratulate you. Because apparently Mark Zuckerberg, the head of Facebook, got his Facebook account hacked. Which is really fucking funny. Because, you know, they're all about security and all this other shit. So, it's the first thing that was posted on it was, let the hacking begin. And then all of a sudden it goes from that saying that Facebook needs money. Instead of going to the bank, why doesn't Facebook let their users invest in Facebook in a social way? And not trying to transform Facebook into a social business in a noble peace... Like, what? A Nobel Peace winner,
Price. Yeah, they misspelled that.
Yeah, I'm like, Price? What? Like Muhammad... whatever. Describes it. What do you think? And it's going to be and it's like Hackers Cup 2011. So yeah, that was posted on his wall, and next thing you know is probably like, let's say 20 minutes later, like his Facebook account got, you know, taken off Facebook. So yeah, he got hacked majorly, which is pretty funny because I mean, for a company that's, you know, worth a shit ton of money, $2.3 billion, they don't really have the security there. So what's everybody else's take on this? Go ahead, throw it over to Sam. Sam, what do you think?
Down with Whitey. No, I think it's funny. Fuck Facebook.
Yeah, I think it's really funny. The thing's supposed to be the most secure and has all your private information of, you know, who like your family members are, from that shit to, you know, being really connected in with the world. I don't know.
I mean,
now he's really connected with some hackers.
whoever said that Facebook was supposed to be like secure, like, oh, no one can see my stuff on Facebook, that's because well, how do you think Facebook gets money? They sell your information to potential employers so they can look at all your stuff.
Really?
Yeah, that's how they make their money. That's why they say don't put anything bad on Facebook. Even if you delete it, it's still there because they keep everything. Ooh. And that's how businesses can go, oh no, we don't like you, because they check out your Facebook first.
Really? So everybody... never really...
full circle. They clicked.
I've not thought about that. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. So if you ever want to get rid of your PC and a do for them, it probably won't happen.
Yeah. Hey, Becky,
I mean,
can you move up to your mic a little bit more, Becky?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Is that better?
Yeah, a lot better.
That's not like... That's like what my very knowledgeable teacher told me, so...
It sounds about right. Raji, what do you think?
The most secure social networking site. Ha ha ha. That's funny.
I just don't understand why people would put their personal information like that, like their phone numbers and
it's funny
addresses and stuff like that.
This
I don't
is
know
like if someone went on, like, in Steve Jobs' house and, like, went inside his, like, traded just the insides of his Mac or PC, and then he turned it on, he's like, oh shit, like, it's like, this is the equivalent of that.
What were you saying, Raji?
So, I remember back in high school, about 9th grade, I was on MySpace, didn't even know about Facebook. He's like, dude, you should totally join Facebook. It's the most secure social networking site out there. No one can hack, no one can get your personal information. I laugh at them now.
Yeah.
I was never like that. Dude, who the hell stole all my buckets? But Pretty much. I went to Facebook because everyone else left, and after I did it, I'm like, yeah, this is kind of more convenient, but...
Yeah, that's it.
That's how I was too. I was
At the
really,
time-
really kind of very.
What I don't like
I don't
about-
know, I just didn't want Facebook at all, and then finally everybody left.
Yeah, I
At
didn't
the
want to...
time. Go ahead.
MySpace was a...
MySpace back in the day was the shit. Everybody
Yeah,
was
it was. It
But
was
then it got
awesome.
to the when it got to the point where it was like, oh, you went on there and all you saw was like, you got spammed with like flashing profiles.
MySpace was the one who introduced games to social networking, and then Facebook was like caught on. They're like, "Hey, we could totally do this and get more games." And everyone's like, "Facebook is so better."
Yeah, they
My-
all suck.
My problem with MySpace though is you're basically expressing yourself through other people's ideas. It's like, oh man, I need my profile to have a song by this guy, and my profile be made by this guy. I think that stuff's stupid. It's like,
yeah.
see how this song relates to me?
I really,
I kind of enjoyed the whole background thing. I like that part, but
I kind of like
think
designing
what
your
I
page a
didn't
little
like
bit.
Was there was no control over the app, and now I'm starting to see it more on Facebook. Now you can ignore the app and stuff like that.
I get so pissed off with somebody, do you want to join Cityville? Do you want to join Farmville? Such and such is playing Mafia. Such and such is doing... Fuck you. Play your game.
I don't even have that as a thing on my.
I need to go through and set that up, but I'm like way too fucking lazy with Facebook. Like, that's the big problem. Is that I'm like, God. Like, for the longest time, my family was like, I was getting... My dad would sit down and like have a talk with me about your language on Facebook and how you're saying the fuck word like way too much, and I'm like, oh my God. So I went through and I put everybody on like a hide list. That way I can express myself the way that I feel like I should, They were literally going to have a family meeting about, well, not like a family meeting, but like, have a talk with me about, how I was being really vocal about
Saying
stuff.
bad words on Facebook.
Yeah.
I just found the most weird website ever. I blame Facebook for this.
Stuffonmycat.com.
No, it's a website. You type in your name, and it'll bring up the list, the results. And I just found myself, and it's got my whole family. It's got the picture of my property. It's kind of creepy.
Really?
Yeah,
Can you link this?
Yes.
I sure will.
Link it not in chat, but link it in Skype, because I don't want
I
everybody
want
to...
to see if it has mine. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just
If it has
looked me
mine,
up.
I'm gonna cry.
Looked myself up, and it got listed my parents' name and my brother's name.
Wow. That's crazy. So, moving on from hacking to the next story. The next story is going to be... Sam.
Okay, so my story is about, so how many people have been to Disney World or Land before? Like, do we have anybody besides me?
Yeah, I've been there a couple times.
Okay, well, you know how they have the characters that walk around and, like, greet the kids and everything?
Oh yeah, I love them.
Okay, so this year there was a proposition brought up at Disney to get rid of that. And
Really?
only,
What?
yeah, they were going to get rid of a majority of the characters and only leave a few.
That's ridiculous.
So, what do y'all think of that before I tell you what happened with it?
I say...
I totally hate that idea. That is so rude and cheap.
I say,
I go
screw
to
it.
Disney World,
Get
I
rid of
wanna
them.
hang out with Captain Hook, yo.
I'm saying screw it. Get rid of them. Those old pieces of shit. Don't pay those people extra.
You can't-
Yeah, don't pay them extra.
Why? They're so fun. I love getting my picture taken with them.
I hate
When I was
that shit.
younger,
I
I
go
loved
to...
it. I
No.
loved it. And now that I'm 28, if I ever go back there, I will so love it.
Every time I go to, like, Kings Island or anything like that, and then there's always some douche out there in a costume that tries to be like, I just avoid them. Because,
Yeah, but this isn't
man.
like Kings
Actually,
Island.
just don't-
Well, I know,
don't
like-
take
but I'm saying they're always being a douche, like, oh, you will get a picture with you, try to, like,
No,
making...
they don't do that. They
Oh.
they
No.
kind
You have to come up to them, and usually they have
Yeah.
lines around them and shit.
Okay. Well, then,
like
yeah.
they actually don't come up to anyone because I guess they don't want to scare little kids or if little kids are with you or something. So
Dude,
They're
I
actually
have,
they're prohibited.
I'd
from
have so
doing
much
that.
fun doing that shit. I would run up to kids and just scream at them, have the job
See-
from one day and just do that shit.
See,
Well,
now that's
a
how
lot
I
of
now.
people ill because people that go there and it freaks them out and that puts people in danger. So it's really kind of
Hell,
hard.
Davis, don't tell me you're afraid of clowns or something.
Oh no, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, you know how I felt when I worked at that haunted house. It was freaking awesome.
Oh, dude, yes, that's so much fun to do.
Speaking of Disney, I kind of dislike them now.
What's that, Roger?
Man,
I
they
kind
own
of
Marvel.
I dislike Disney right now. I just last night I discovered one of the characters from Fantastic Four is dying off the comic.
Really?
Yep, the Human Torch.
Oh,
That's been planned since before Disney took over.
that's right. I forgot that Disney did actually take over Marvel Comics.
That's been planned since before Disney took
They
over.
said the article I read that they was going to ditch the idea, but Disney encouraged them to keep it.
Yeah, but still, that's not really their fault. And besides, if you've read any of the Fantastic Four comics recently, they suck ass. They're just
Yeah.
trying to bring people back into them by changing it up. I can't.
They already confirmed that 588 issue 588 is the last comic for Fantastic Four.
Wow.
Good. The comic sucks. I mean, it's
I really think that, like, since Disney took it over, man, I really think that somebody needs to. They didn't need to take it over. I wish it would have been bought by somebody else and made it more edgy. You know what I mean?
yeah, but see, that's where DC is, which I've got a good story about that for Release the Geeks. So
Like that's gonna be Saturday night at 2:00 in the morning. So
like that's where
In the morning.
DC comes into the picture.
yeah, Saturday night at 2:00 in the morning.
That's the
I'll be
most
jealous.
random time ever.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
I will
What
be
time
so
is
damn
it?
tired.
Huh?
What time in the morning?
2.
2?
Oh, I thought you said 5. I was like, what?
No, that's 5:00 in the morning. 2:00 in the morning.
Like,
This
do,
is-
do I have to do homework too?
This is gonna be given an excuse for me and Dubs and Sam to drink
Yeah.
at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, this is true.
So
Wait a minute, what night is this?
Saturday night.
Oh, I might
Oh.
be available.
We might
Okay,
have another drinker.
sounds good. Sounds good. Because yeah, it's all geeky shit. Anything we want to talk about, it's so fucking random.
I'm already predicting the end of this Saturday night though. After Release the Geeks and all that, I predict that
Minecraft.
Dubs, Sam, and Adam, and maybe Becky will all be shit faced, and Adam will be making
I
up
won't.
songs because
I'm a lady. I can contain myself. Kind of.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to be around Saturday.
well,
I have that concert to go to.
yeah,
concert?
you might need to.
You'll be
replan.
back by 11.
No, Lord, no.
11:12. That's what time concerts get over.
No. This is like a bar concert, I guess you could say. Like a
Oh.
gig.
A gig.
So then that's like 1 max.
No. What? Young Luke. Young
Where the hell
Luke.
do you all go to these concerts that end at 1? Like the last concert I went to ended at like 3 in the morning.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I
thought
you
he
guys
was
see
gonna-
jam bands, they end like at 3 in the morning.
Yeah,
not
dude.
once.
Oh,
I thought you was
Jan-
gonna say it is
Ours
at
close at 1.
midnight.
Every bit of it. Every bit of it.
Well, I don't know.
Close at 1.
Last concert I went to, I thought I was gonna get shanked.
What? What?
Last concert I went to, I thought I was gonna get shanked. It was like in this underground bar, and it was
Oh,
Oh,
scary.
I was like, what? They're gonna pull down your pants?
That's a
what I was
show,
like,
not a concert.
No,
I was like-
with a knife in my back.
No.
I got it after you said it, but I was like, man. At first I was like, why would they pull down your pants?
Like,
This is a good song. Want to go pull that kid's pants off?
hell yeah, I do. Oh, damn it. Anyway.
But yeah, seriously, I thought I was gonna die. I didn't have service or anything. No, it was actually really fun, but
Who was the concert?
it was a bunch of local bands.
No.
You're not gonna get shanked at a local band concert. I thought you went to see like Run DMC featuring like 50 Cent or something.
Like,